Not sure if it'll let me do it this way. You guys tell me, well, if I have anybody in here. Am I sideways? I really wanted to be this way, but it doesn't look like it's going to let me. So, let me do this. I don't like it when it doesn't give you the choice. I want it to be the other way. Well, good morning. If I have anybody in yet, I didn't think I would still be fighting with the camera. I wanted to do it landscape, but I guess YouTube says no. So I'm going to try to switch it. If I do have anybody come in, please let me know if I'm crooked or upside down or sideways or whatever. Anyway, happy Saturday. Hey, Legacia, how are you? Good morning. Happy Saturday. How are you doing? I thought I would do my, go ahead and get started on my Saturday morning pop-up. You know, I have the normal household errand kind of stuff to do. I have got my laundry started and got to clean up, you know, all that fun stuff. Everything looks set up well. Okay, thank you so much. How are you? How was your trip? It looks like you had a good time. You got to hang out with Dr. E. Did you tear up the dance floor? Were you jamming at every opportunity? That is so interesting to me that he switched cruise lines, but hopefully it's a good opportunity, and people are probably following him over there because he was very much, you know, loved on Carnival. So interesting, very interesting. What do you got going on this Saturday? We had a good time. He did an amazing job. Great personality. Yeah, I mean, I guess that just, especially for that line of work, that makes him very marketable, and he can go anywhere and do well. So good for him. I mean, I just like I said, I hope it's a great opportunity for him. Um, Maybe I'll get. How did you like MSC? Because I haven't cruised them yet. I hear the ships are beautiful. Um, I know they had some, you know, some challenges trying to get used to the American market, but I think the ships are beautiful. I already made myself some tea. I'm awake because I'm an early bird. I'm normally awake, but you know, try to get some action going over here. Well, I don't know if you saw the hopefully it took. I tried to do a thumbnail for this sourdough starter that I got in Alaska. MSC was good. The ship was beautiful. I would sail again. Oh, good, 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 good. Yeah, I know Sea Lake Journeys. They love MSC. I know they like the yacht club. You get some extra perks with that, in the butler service and all of that. I have some other friends who've sailed on that with MSC too, and they really like it. So maybe I'll get around to trying it one of these days. One of these days. Oh my gosh, there's so many cruises, so many group cruises, just a lot of exciting cruise ship opportunities. So we'll see. I got to sit down and seriously plan out for like 2025 what I want to do next. But anyway, I was saying I got this starter, this sourdough starter, when I was in Alaska because it seemed interesting to me. I'm not really, my daughter is more of the baker than I am, and likes to experiment with stuff, but I'm very fascinated, curious to see if I can make some sourdough bread. And apparently, a lot of other things you can make with sourdough, and pancakes and waffles and all of that kind of stuff. So I got this little starter. I know it takes a while to actually get the, I don't even know what to call it. It's not dough, but to get this going. So my daughter has been very like, no, don't get that. She's very like giving me weird faces. You want to buy what? You want to make what? Like, no. So she didn't even, when I was asking about, what do you think I should pick up when I'm in when I'm in Alaska? Do you think that'd be a recipe we should try? And she was like, no. She was all for me bringing back the jellies and jams and teas and all that kind of stuff, but she really was no interest in this sourdough. And in fact, when I did the Monday mood check on Monday, we did the little mini tasting, I was gonna do this sourdough starter then, and she was like all freaked out about it. I don't know why. I really don't know why. So I'm gonna take this opportunity, excuse me, to see if I can get this sourdough started, and then maybe by the time the next Monday mood check or two rolls around, we'll be actually ready to try and make some bread or something with the sourdough. She wants no part of that. She wants no part of that. I don't understand. Ooh, that was hot. She normally is like, she is a foodie. She likes to bake. She normally is like, okay, or, she just gives me the, yeah, I don't know. But she had a hard opinion on this. I was very surprised. So anyway, this was just a little thing in one of the gift shops. It was, how they have the sections, and they had the section of, the honeys and the jams and all that kind of stuff. And they had this, and it's like you could have actually mailed it, like a postcard. Could have mailed it out, but I just picked it up and brought it home, and I'm opening it up now. And there's this little packet. I guess I should be glad that it's in this, and you don't have to explain anything to what are you bringing home? I swear they say it's sourdough. And if there's a recipe card, and the history of sourdough on it. So let me see. The history of sourdough is an old one. It is usually associated with the Old West and gold prospectors. It is the oldest form of leavened bread. Prospectors were able to use sourdough starters to create different flavors of baked goods and vary their plain diet. Oh. Some prospectors were known to take their starters to bed with them to keep the yeast warm and alive. This is probably the part that she's like, what? In some cases, the sourdough starter is passed on from generation to generation. Imagine keeping the starter alive for all those years. Enjoy. Okay, well, this might be more of a commitment than I was anticipating. Okay. Don't tell my daughter, please. I was all for it all the way. Don't tell her that I had a moment of like, what? Okay. Sourdough starter instructions. Okay, I need 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of warm water, and the starter packet. Use a wooden or plastic spoon to stir the mixture until smooth. Metal does not work. Cover the container with plastic wrap and a towel and place it in warm area for 36 to 48 hours. Oh, gently stir several times a day. Your starter should give a slight yeasty aroma. Cover your container after 2 days and let it rest in the refrigerator. To use your starter, simply remove the amount called for in the recipe and add to other ingredients. Okay, well, I guess this will take a little longer because I didn't know I needed anything else. So I gotta get the water warmed up and I gotta get the flour out. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Maybe I need a bigger bowl. I thought I was just gonna, I thought that was, well, 2 cups of flour is not that much. It should be all right. It should be okay. It should be okay. Alisa, this is a real commitment. I didn't know, Legacia. I didn't know. Hey Scott, thanks for coming in. How are you? How are you? I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting. I was telling Legacia here that my daughter wants no parts of this. I thought it would be all up her alley, you know, a cool little Monday mood check thing for us to make, but she has been like, no, I don't know why you're doing that, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna try it anyway. I just read the history of the sourdough. I didn't know we were supposed to try to keep this going and alive for generations and generations, but all right, I've come this far. This starter pack has come this far, all the way from Alaska. I can't give up now. I at least have to try it. Scott, what are you doing up? What time is it? What time is it? Hold, please. Let me get the water going. It's so warm out. The water from the tap should be warming up, but I'll warm it up a little bit. Oh no, it feels pretty warm. Get this warm water. Probably should have got the flour first, but as you can see, I'm winging this, you guys. Making it up as we go. How late am I? Oh no, I just came on at 8:30. You're not late at all. I'm impressed that you're up. I'm kind of getting worried about you, Scott. Do you sleep? Do you ever sleep, friend? All right, let me get my 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of warm water. Okay. You didn't miss anything. Legacia was telling me about her cruise on MSC. Ooh, I'm gonna say the wrong ship. Was it Seashore? With the legendary Dr. E, legendary cruise director. She had a great time. Yeah, I probably should get a bigger bowl. I guess you're saying good morning to Controversial Cruising. All right, that's my 2 cups of flour. Yes, on the seashore. Hey, okay, thanks. Hey, Katina, how are you? What are we doing this morning? What are we making? Keep rocking that ponytail. Looks awesome. Thank you, Katina. That's so funny. No, it's early Saturday morning, and I'm just going to basically be doing, you know, all the not so fun household chore stuff. Got the laundry going. Got to clean up and stuff. You know how we have to do. But when I was in Alaska, I got this sourdough starter pack because I love bread, which is probably a problem, but I love bread, and I wanted to try and make some sourdough. Um, I thought this would be right up my daughter's alley, you know, for our Monday mood checks, etc. You know how she likes to try stuff too and bake stuff. She wants no parts of this, Katina. She's like, why did you get that? Don't buy it. You know, it's weird. So I'm taking the time to try and get this sourdough starter started without her, and then hopefully I'll be able to make something on one of the mood checks sometime soon. Please hit the like button. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so anyway, in this little starter pack, it was like I could have mailed it home. It was meant to be like a postcard. So inside the pack was this little like history of sourdough and some sourdough recipes and the instructions on how to get started, and this packet of whatever the sourdough, I don't want to, yeast is not the right term, dry culture from your starter pack. That's what it is. So I'm just gonna get started. She got the ick about how it's created. Yeah, probably that's what happened. She read too much. She read too much. All right. Well, I'm gonna just, I got the 2 cups of flour in my bowl here. I got the culture. Put that in. See if I can, hopefully I can open this easily without rupturing it all over the thing. Thank you guys for like tuning in and watching the videos, the Alaska videos. Obviously I had a great time and still having a great time talking about it and pulling out all my stuff from Alaska. I'll have some, I'm still working on videos. I need to do that too this today or this weekend, finish up some things. I don't know how everybody is doing it, like all the multitaskers. Hey Edna, speaking of the queen, good morning, how are you? I don't know how you guys managed to do it. I don't know if I'm supposed to mix this together yet, but how you guys do it all, doing the shorts, doing your videos, doing your TikToks and your reels and all of that. But I'm kind of like having to do it one by one, but didn't help that I had the cruise crud afterwards, so that slowed me down a little bit. But I'm trying to get it all out. Thanks for coming in, and I hope you're doing well. How's your weekend getting started? Scott saying hey to Edna. Good morning, Janice. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. To be honest, I love your Saturday lives in the AM. I look forward to it. I guess I'm gonna, thank you, Scott. I guess I'm gonna have to, like, it's definitely convenient with working and everything, trying to fit in another opportunity to talk to people and meet people. But I guess I'm gonna have to come up with another name because it's becoming a regular thing and not so much the pop-up. So you guys tell me what you think. I'm trying to see if this water is, hold on, I'm gonna make sure this water is a little warmer. So I'm open to suggestions for the Saturday morning pop-up. What do you guys think? The channel is growing, which is exciting. I'm happy about that. And I love the lives. I love sourdough. I'm a starchy too. Thanks, Katina. I'm glad it's not just me. Okay, are you a baker? Do you do this? Have you have your own sourdough starter? I had no idea. I had no idea what was involved with this at all. Now I'm adding 2 cups of warm water to this flour and sourdough culture, I guess is what I should call it here. Okay, and they made a point of, oh wait, it made a point of telling me I had to use a wooden or plastic spoon. So, let me switch up. Got the wooden spoon. Yeah, I should have switched the bowl. I should have switched the bowl. Okay. I don't know that this one is any bigger. Hang on. All right. Switch that to a bigger bowl and add the rest of the warm water. Hopefully I'll be able to stir it up a little easier, a little better. It's the 2nd cup of warm water. I think I lost a little on the transfer there, so getting a little bit more. Okay. Hey everybody in the chat. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I was asking if anybody else is like a baker from scratch. Do we know anything about sourdough? Are we just willing to let me wing it here? Take one for the team. Should we tease what's on the horizon, Alisa? What? On the horizon? Oh, Scott, sorry, that's from Scott. Yeah, Scott, go for it. I mean, I'm excited about it, and I feel like this is going to be a learn as we go, but go for it. Yes, announce away. Hey, Carmen, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Good morning, Alisa. In chat, watching while logging in for work. Sorry, I can't comment. Katina answered for your question on Wednesday. Thanks so much, Carmen. I'm sorry you have to work, but I appreciate you popping in and coming in and saying hi and sort of getting a glimpse of whatever craziness I'm up to on this Saturday morning. So, mistake number 1, start with the bigger bowl. Start with the bigger bowl and I don't know, scrape all the ingredients so you don't miss anything, because I'm sure that's going to make a big difference. I'm going to scroll down on the comments in a second, but yeah, anybody else bake fresh bread or have any experience with sourdough? This is what it's looking like so far. It's kind of just looking like pancake mix, but it says to stir until smooth. Stir. Use a wooden or plastic spoon to stir mixture until smooth. Metal does not work. The Saturday shindig, the Saturday shuffle. These are the suggestions from a Saturday morning. Katina, Edna's World, but I think YouTube deleted my comment about warning to talk to Charles. Oh, I commented twice. Sorry. Well, Carmen, we're a little bit worried about you. We don't want you talking to Charles Manson, and neither does YouTube. Good morning. Good morning, Edna's World, Janice, Carmen. Evolving with Etta. Oh, did I miss Etta come in? Hey, Etta. Thanks so much. Sorry if I missed you coming in. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you guys. Good morning from Edna to Carmen and Katina. Oh no, did you two ban you, Carmen? I think it did it time you out. Arthur Shaw, good morning. Thank you so much for coming in. LOL, they banned me. Banned my Manson comment. I said I wanted to talk to him and ask if what the book Chaos is about is factual. Oh, is that one of the books based on him in the story? The book says he was set up by the government. Oh no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Some sourdough starters have been around years. I'm a scratch baker from childhood, Janice says. Well, Janice, I had no idea. Like, I said I was reading this. I don't know if you were here for that part. I was reading the little card here they gave me, and it says that, you know, people have passed it on from generation to generation. I had no idea. We'll have to see how this all goes and if we're able to make something successful from this. But right now, my next generation has no interest. So she will say, no thank you on the passing it down. I don't want that. But yeah, I guess that's impressive that you can keep it going. I really feel like I don't know what I've gotten myself into here with this. I guess it's best not to mention serial killers on here, girl. It's funny. Yeah, now we know, Katina. Now we know. Now we know, Carmen. Now we know. So shortly, Alisa, myself, and Chet from Sea Lake Journeys will be bringing you a 30-minute podcast. Well, we'll keep what it's about or the name, but it will be Monday mornings. Keep an eye out. Well, there you go. There's the teaser, you guys. I mean, you know how it is normally talking to Scott and Chet. I expect it's going to be pretty fun. Super good guys, and always fun, and always wanting to talk about cruising. So I am excited. We can't wait. Exactly. Right? Carmen is laughing. No more. She's not going to mention that anymore. The Saturday schmooze. You guys, feel free to jump in on some of these suggestions on what I should now call this Saturday morning. Because I don't feel like it's become too regular. I don't know if I can legitimately call it the Saturday pop-up, but I like kind of having that flexibility, even though I'm normally an early bird. You know, who knows what the week is going to be like, right? So by Saturday morning, what am I gonna get up and want to talk about? I don't know. Yep. Carmen from Katina saying Janice, or Carmen saying hi to Janice, and Controversial and Edna. The Saturday soiree. That sounds very fancy. Very fancy. Etta! Okay, I'm sorry. I still don't see Etta in here, but I'm going to take you guys' word for it. Etta! Happy Saturday. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. Good morning. Happy birthday. I'm not really sure when your birthday was. Yesterday, maybe? I hope you had a great day. Does that make you still a Cancer? We have to stick together. But happy birthday. Hope you enjoy. Can't tag. I'm on the phone sitting at the car dealership. Oh, that doesn't. Is that fun? Are you getting a new car? Or just there for service? But that is okay. Thank you for coming in. What are you cooking? I am trying to make or start my sourdough starter. Sorry, I'll show it again in case anybody missed that when they came in. I don't know how much I'm supposed to mix this. It says mix until smooth. It's pretty smooth, I'd say. But it's like, it does look like pancake batter or something. You know how you keep finding a lump or two. I don't know if you can see how it's. Maybe I'll try to do the camera like that. Is that better? Make sure there's no lumps in there. But I got this little pack in Alaska. It's a sourdough starter. I think that's just what you call it. And it had this little recipe and history of sourdough card on the inside, along with a little packet that had the sourdough culture. And I had to add 2 cups of flour and 2 cups of warm water and mix it well. And hopefully I will actually be able to successfully start some sourdough. Maybe I'll be able to make something on the Monday mood check. I might be on my own, even though Erica is the baker. She has so far said she wants no parts to this. Scott, you are always on YouTube doing something. You guys crack me up. I don't know. I always try to do the voice. I don't I don't have a Sherry voice, but I feel like that's how she would have told Scott. Janice saying hello, Scott, Carmen, Etta, Edna, and the whole YouTube fam. D-Fun, Janice. Hi, Janice from Edna. I love my cancers. We are fun people. Thank you. Yes, I am a Cancer still. Getting service done on my car. Headed to Disney Springs tomorrow. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah. You know how I normally say, oh my gosh, I should meet you out there. Sherry, I'm still recovering. / have to get ready for the next one. Not the next trip to Alaska yet, but the next cruise, which I'll be heading out on the 25th, I think. I better check that. With Meet and I on their group cruise back out to the West Coast. We're going on the Carnival Firenze out of Long Beach. Hey, Together We Travel. Thanks for coming in. How are you? How are you? I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I'm all over the place, I guess. I'm still talking about Alaska and trying to make some Alaska sort of things. At least the sourdough from Alaska. And so I'm trying to get this sourdough started, and I'm learning already as I go here. If you change your mind, let me know. Okay. Let's see how productive I end up being today. Thank you, Sherry. Are you doing anything specific over there, or just, you know, a normal pop in? Hayden, my friend from South Africa, the guitar soloist, is going to look for you and Bill. Oh, fun. I know you told me you had a friend on that ship who was a musician. So Hayden Smith, Hayden, where'd I get Smith? Hayden is going to be on there. Okay, we will look. He's such a cool guy, such a nice voice too. I did go, Hayden Gary. I did go onto his Instagram, what you showed me that. So yeah, we will be looking out for Hayden. Very fun, very fun. All right, well, I'm a little bit, it looks smooth, it looks calm. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. Cover the container with plastic wrap and a towel and place in a warm area for 36 to 48 hours. Gently stir several times a day. Okay, well, all right, let's see. I'm not really a plastic wrap person, so I don't even know if I have plastic wrap, but hold on. I know I have a plastic lid for this. Um, I'm such a sucker for live music. Are you adding anything like raisins or cranberries? Well, this is not even the dough to make the bread. This is just to get the sourdough started. So, this has to rest for, what did I just say? 36 hours? Um, 36 to 48 hours. 36 to 48 hours. Gently stirring several times a day. Your starter should give off a slightly yeasty aroma. Like I said, I think this is the part where Erica's like, no thank you. Okay, let me see if I actually have plastic wrap, because I don't really like plastic wrap. I'm sure I have a lid for this, a plastic lid for this, and I have probably Ziploc bags, but let's see. Welcome to the fermentation process. Thank you, Katina. Oh, got it. 2 days usually. See, Katina, you did know. You did know. Hold on, let me look at the plastic wrap. No, I don't think I have plastic wrap, honestly. Nope, that's foil. All right. I'm gonna put it to a vote, you guys. What do we think I should use? Should I go with the plastic lid to this bowl, or improvise with the Ziploc? A sealed lid will do fine. Katina, I love you, girl. You're right on time there. Sorry, I got kicked off my internet's been wonky. All these storms here and those darn tropical depressions. Sorry about that. Sorry about the storms. I kind of have been on a little bit of a news break. I do love the news, but there's a lot going on, you guys well know. I had to take a little break. So I have not been following the storms nearly as closely as I should be. I'm sorry you guys are getting all kinds of storms, but I feel like that's the way it's going to be this summer and fall, and I'll be complaining about them soon, I'm sure. You know, Florida gets their fair share of the tropical storms and depression. So bizarre for Maine, but I'm adjusting. The weather patterns are just all, changing so much all over. Hey, Regina Nixon, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Well, everybody's just been keeping me company as I'm trying to get this sourdough starter started. I appreciate you guys being good sports about it. Because I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea of the commitment I was apparently starting on with this. Storms here later today. Okay, so is that why you're coming tomorrow? Like, is tomorrow the better day, Sherry? Okay, well, I'm trusting you, Katina. I'm gonna go with the plastic bowl. Plastic lid for this bowl. All right, another look at did that work when I put the phone down like that? Another look at my sourdough starter. It seems to be mixed well. No lumps. Looks like pancake batter right now. I don't know what it's supposed to look like after a while. Everybody saying hey to Regina. Thank you, thank you. Ooh. Ooh, so she pretty. Oh, the batter look good? Okay, I'm going to stop fussing with it, even though I'm supposed to stir it again later, I guess. I'm going to put the lid on it. No, we are meeting beach, please, tomorrow, later in the day at Port Canaveral. Oh, before they head out on Utopia. You did tell me about that you were going to be coming over for the Utopia of the Seas. Yes, time has been flying. Okay, lid is on. It also says to put a towel over it. And I know I keep reading these instructions, but I'm nervous now, you guys. I'm nervous. Okay. Gently plastic wrap, place a warm towel and place in a warm area. All right, what do we think the warm area should be? Should I put it in like the cabinet with the like pots and pans? For the pre-cruise, hey there. Together we travel, a destination fun from Katina and Regina. Busy day tomorrow. Regina saying hated. Katina, I wish I was on Utopia Monday. I know. But it'll be nice to watch. It'll be nice to watch. The oven is good. Okay, I should put the bowl in the oven to let it oh, is this like proofing? Should I put it in the oven? Janice, is that what you're telling me? Well, that's going to be fantastic birthday celebration. Hello, beaches. Love them at Destination Fun. Heat rises, so maybe someplace high, Regina says, to put the bowl. Counter is fine, Katina says. Yes, proofing. Yes, Katina, so excited. You should be excited. You should be excited. Okay. Well, I am going to save this, and I don't know if Edna's still here or any of the folks heading out on groupcation. If this is something that is of interest to you as you head to Alaska, excuse me, I saw this or something similar in several spots, several gift shops. So if you want to pick one up or mail one home, there you go. I guess I'll keep them separate. I don't know. What do we think? I'm gonna put the card back in there because I feel like put that back in there, and it's sort of a postcard to myself. Stick that on the fridge so I know where it is. There we go. I can't wait to see the end results. Regina, I'm a little nervous now. Again, I'll have to wait and see if Erica falls in line with this, because she's like, I was kind of counting on her doing the bacon with making some bread, but we'll see. You know, I'm not baking no bread. You might want to bring it home for somebody, Edna, or send send it as a postcard to somebody. I don't know. I'm not saying you have to make the bread. Hi, Edna from Sherry. I'm not adventurous about cooking. Would just go to Panera. You're not wrong, Regina. You're not wrong. Years ago when, and I guess they're still pretty popular. Remember when the bread machines were really, really, coming on the scene and were popular? They were like, popping up like how the air fryers are now. I really wanted one because I love bread. But I thought if I buy that, it would be bad news. I would be having way too much, and I probably still have way too much bread and carbs as it is. So I resisted. I didn't buy a bread maker, and but I thought I gotta try. I gotta try the sourdough. And who knows, maybe I'll have it around for a long time, or maybe this will be a disaster and I'll just keep going to Panera. It's a great idea, Regina. It really is. Right. So happy for you. Um, Destination Fun. Hey, Destination Fun from Edna. You're going to have so much fun on your cruise, Alisa. I know. I don't mean to sound like you talking about the Meat and I cruise. I don't mean to. I've been talking so much about Alaska because that was a huge trip, and I'm super excited about it. But I don't mean to not sound excited for the Meet and I group cruise, because you guys know I had a ball last summer, met so many great people, just had a good time. So I'm equally as excited about this year's cruise. Again, something different going on the west coast of Mexico. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. And I'll be talking all about it. Hi, Edna from Regina. Scott's laughing at you, Edna. He thinks you're going to make some bread. You're racking up the air miles. I mean, I hope it's going to get me something at some point, Sherry, but I don't know. I doubt it. You know, I gotta do that a lot more. LMAO, Edna. Edna would take that stuff to JT to cook. Well, see, there you go. I'm telling Edna so that she can tell JT, or at least when they're in one of the gift shops, she'll go, oh, yeah, I think that's that thing that Alisa had. You might want to try it. I don't know. Something like that. Good morning, Regina from Edna. Exactly, LOL, Edna says. I had a bread machine, but it broke. Did you, from overuse, Sherry, did you give that bread machine a workout? I feel like I would have been out of control with that. So, yeah. I can make bread and did buy a bread machine back in the day. Yeah. Did you enjoy it, Janice? Did you enjoy it? But if you can make bread, you don't need the machine. I thought I would need the machine as a helper, you know. My grandmother used to make my grandmother used to make everything from scratch. And so I liked watching and, you know, learned some things from her, but I didn't get the bread. Hilarious, Edna. Oh, hilarious. Erica wanted the bread. And she's nowhere to be found making it. Oh, yeah, no, she's like you. She's like, why are we making it? Just go to Panera. She's like you guys, like that. No. In fact, when I was asking her, you know, like, what kind of things did she think would be interesting if I brought back, and I mentioned the sourdough, and she was like, what? No, that's weird. No. So she hasn't been too excited about it at all. To answer your question, I'm more of a sweetie baker, candy and dessert maker. Yeah, I've made more like cookies and you know, some cakes, but my daughter really likes experimenting. Bill will be on that cruise. Yes, Bill will be on that cruise. Keisha H will be on that cruise. Of course, Meet and I, Team Reese Travels, Kayla Mar. I believe Cooking with the Catrins are going. I don't have a whole list, but it'll be a group of about 35, 36, I think, again. So it's a nice size group going on their second group cruise. The water in Alaska was such a pretty shade of blue. Yeah, Regina. I think you're probably talking about when I showed the Tracy Arm Fjord video. I was so surprised by that. I wasn't expecting that. And I also wasn't expecting the glacier ice to be as blue as it was. I know that's something that, you know, we hear about and saw, you know. I think I thought it was like an exaggeration when you see it in a, you know, on a cartoon or in a print, or you know what I mean. Like I didn't think it would be that blue, but it really is that blue. And the water was like shades of the Caribbean. I was really, really surprised by that. And I think in the video I even say, like, there was just the views, the views, the views. Everywhere you look, there was so much to look at. So groupcationers, definitely, if you're not going on the excursion at Tracy Arm Fjord, you know, you get off the off the Spirit and onto the smaller ferry boat that takes you deeper into the fjord, and I guess closer to the glacier. If you're not doing that, which, you know, optional, inexpensive, I know. Make sure that you go up on deck so that you can see all of those amazing views as you're winding through the fjord. It takes several hours, so you have lots of time, but the views just change so fast. They change so fast, and the next one is more beautiful than the one before. It was amazing. It really was amazing. Do you still use your bread maker, Janice? Katina wants to know. I love the set of fresh bread. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that I will get to that point. We'll see. No, Katina, I actually found some quick, easy recipes. Oh, we know what Janice is going to be sharing with us now, you guys. Some quick, easy bread making recipes. OMG, I see my card on the fridge. Yeah, I keep everybody's cards on the fridge. You guys, I still have my postcard exchange going. Thanks, Scott. That was a good reminder. So if you want to send a postcard from your travels this summer, or just from your hometown, you're doing something, send me one. It is P.O. Box 950199 in Lake Mary, Florida. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the zip code off the top of my head, but it's posted on my channel, or on my on my about page. Send me a postcard and I will send you one back. You have to make sure you put your address in there somewhere, so that I can send you one back. I would love to keep going on my postcard collection here. I think that's a dying art, and it's such a great, inexpensive souvenir for everybody. So send those postcards. Gotcha. Thank you for clarifying, Janice. Yes, the Tracy Arm vlog. Yeah, Regina. It's beautiful. It really was beautiful. It was cold, but it was more windy, and I don't know if that was because I made my way to the front of the ship because I wanted to see us steering through the fjord. I'm glad I did, because, you know, like I said, the views were amazing, but it was very windy. And that point where I had the hood on from my windbreaker, I felt like I was one of the reporters for a hurricane, or, you know, one of the tropical storms, Katina, that you're talking about. It was so windy. We're like, ah! But great experience. Do you know why it appears so blue? The ice, or the ice, Scott? I got explanations on it, but if you have a simple one that you want to share with the group, go for it. I know it's like something to do with the light being reflected and trapped in the ice for, you know, 10,000 years, however long it took to form that glacier, and it sort of just compresses everything else out, and it left with that blue color. But yeah, I'm not a science girl, so go for it if you have a better explanation. Yay! Made it to the fridge, Scott. Right, Katina. You guys. Glacier ice is blue because the red part of white light is absorbed by ice, and the blue light is transmitted and scattered. The longer the path light travels in ice, the more blue it appears. So that's the years part. Loved Alaska. Yeah, Sherry, I loved Alaska too. I see why. I see why. I see the draw. I see the draw. I definitely was afraid of the weather, and I did okay overall. I wasn't wrong for being afraid of the weather. But I thought it would be a once in a lifetime kind of cruise, and maybe it will, but maybe it won't. I could see saving up to go again. I really enjoyed it. Good to know, Scott. I bet you Erica would enjoy looking into the history of ancient grains and bread making. It's fascinating. Yeah, I think she and she does, and she likes to. She's really into uh, she's really into that kind of stuff, and she's really into like healthy eating. So I think the idea of this being a live, active yeast cultures, whatever, kind of wigged her out, like Scott was saying, and she's like, no, and I think she'll change her mind. I think she'll change her mind. I think I bought a couple of postcards with recipes on it, knowing I wasn't going to try it. See, Edna? Thank you for that. Scott, you're super handy this morning. Thank you. Alisa Adventures in Cruising. Yes, could not think of the zip code 32795. I appreciate it. So send those postcards. Hey, Keisha. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. It's not super early anymore, but well, to me, I don't know. Are you okay? Did I wake you up? I don't know how much I've been talking for a while, so I don't know how far behind I am in the chat. But Keisha, I was getting my sourdough starter started. My sourdough starter from Alaska. I decided that I needed to go ahead and get it going so that I can actually try to make something, since Erica was not really feeling it. I thought she would be all over it and do it for me, and she's like, no. Keisha, see, you knew. Scott, I don't know how you use YouTube on phone all the time, but it's a pain in the butt. You don't use your phone? What do you mean, Sherry? What are you using? What are you using? Regina saying, hey to Keisha. Hello, Ross. How are you? Hope you're feeling well today. Happy Saturday. I was talking about how I got my sourdough starter from Alaska, and I'm trying it. It's already, well, it's in the bowl now, covered with the towel. I'll just have it on the counter for now, but I think I might go ahead and put it in the oven. I don't think I'll be using in the oven, and that way it's out of the way, and especially if Erica comes by, she won't be like, what is this? I don't think she'll be looking in that today. But I will remind her or let her know just in case, because it'll be just my luck she decides she's gonna heat something up. Hey everyone, TNT's Adventures at Sea. Good morning, Tom and Terry. I'm not sure who is with us, but I appreciate you coming in. Hope you're doing well. We're off to Alaska in September 2025. Ooh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad for the weather. of when I went. But now I'm thinking, uh-oh, Erica must have heard her name. She's starting to stir. I do think I would go at a different time, maybe later, maybe September. I can't remember, Scott. I keep saying I would like to see the salmon run. So if I got to go, I can't remember if September is too late, or if that's more an August thing. Um, but you'll have a great time. And I know you talked to Sea Lake Journeys. Um, Everything that they told us about Alaska so far is true. And I see why they wanted to go back again and again. Sherry saying hi to Orange Cone Vlog. Regina saying hi to Ross. Ross saying 36 days till our turn in Alaska. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Hey, Ross, hey. From Scott. Keisha saying hi to everybody. Hit the like button, please. Yes, please hit the like button. You guys, help. I am having a really great time with the YouTube, as you know, and and I'm just looking forward to continuing to grow the channel, trying to continue meeting folks. So if you want to tell a friend, tell your what did we used to say? The garbage man, lady at Walmart, your friends, your cousin and them, your mama and them. Help me spread the word. I would appreciate it. And just keep on keeping on. You guys tell me, like, what kind of things, like, I feel like I'm happy with my vlogs so far from Alaska. I really wanted to show as much scenery as I could, because that's, of course, one of the main things that you're going for. But, like, as I'm getting ready for the Meet and I cruise, like, are there different things on the Carnival or the Carnival Firenze or Mexico that you think would be interesting to vlog about? Gonna be using yeast in the garden soon. Oh, really? For what, Keisha? What do we do with that? Um, TNT saying hello, Keisha, Ross, and all. I'm still in bed. Trap Vision woke me up. Oh, is it Trap's birthday today, or was that yesterday too? What's Trap talking about this morning? So got it. I have so many vlogs to catch up on. Hi TNT, on phone can't vlog. Destination Fun is saying, oh, is that what you were meaning about how being on the phone, Sherry? You use your phone a lot for vlogging though, right? It is difficult to tag and all of that on the phone. Do you do that, Scott? I don't. I don't just use my phone, Sherry. He's he's multitasking, you guys. He's got computers going, laptops, I don't know, iPads, all kinds of stuff. Hey, at TNT's Adventures to Sea from Controversial Cruising. I usually use my laptop, so easy to take and type in the chat. Yeah, it's much easier. Great day in Chicago Burbs. Where are you going today? We're off to Kane County Cougars tonight. What is that? What is that? I'm pretty much going to be a homebody today, or at least most of the day. I have to do the normal Saturday chores. I have got the laundry going. I now have my sourdough starter started. Very excited about this, you guys. I hope it turns out. And I have to figure out my suitcase situation so I can start getting ready for the next trip. I had another, I don't think my suitcase is going to make it. So I might be like JT, if you guys watched the original JT, when she had to do her surveillance, I guess, of all the suitcases in the different stores, and see if I can pick up a new suitcase. The darn wheel. I don't think he can make it one more time, so I need another suitcase. Hey girl, Keisha H from Katina. I have a neighbor that makes the best sourdough bread. Yum. Keisha, I want to know what you're gonna use the yeast in the garden for. I know nothing. I know nothing. Everything that I tried that I started off at the beginning of the summer, I think I have some onions that may turn into something, and maybe carrots. I better check though. The carrots might not make it. Maybe do our wine tasting. A, maybe do our wine a Cooper's first. You're doing a wine tasting tonight? Excuse me. Is that what you mean? I would love to. um, if that's what you mean, let me keep talking, Tom and Terry. I don't know. Salmon in August. Okay, yeah. So maybe if I'm able to go to Alaska again, I would try to go in August. Katina says, "Wow, that's a blessing. What a nice neighbor." Keisha, secret when you bake bread, if you want to do the following. Okay, maybe there's more to come. We did Alaska in September. Did you see salmon then, Sherry? And how was the weather? Was it colder? Sherry will understand what I'm talking about with the coming from Florida part. I was definitely concerned. Scott uses every device in the house: phone, computer, TV, toaster, everything. I think you're right, Keisha. I think you're right. I think Scott probably has the fancy refrigerator with the computer screen. He's got it all hooked up. Yes, Scott. August is best. Katina says, wetting the dough before baking can help the bread rise more, produce a richer color, and become glossy. The surface of the dough steams, and covering it traps the moisture. Thank you for that, Ross. Thank you for that. I don't know how I'm gonna know if how am I gonna know if this starter is a fail. Well, I know before I actually go to use some in a dough mixture. I'm still at step one. I'm still at step one, Ross, but that sounds really nice. I will try to remember that. I'm going to have to come back in the chat to remember to do that when I actually go to bake some bread. Yes, my toaster is on Bluetooth. I don't think he's kidding, you guys. Oh, I love you guys. Scott says, spraying the dough with water during baking can help create a blistered crust. The water sits on the surface of the dough and caramelizes with residual sugars to create blisters. Now, see, this is the kind of stuff that I think Erica's going to get into. If I can get her to get past the sourdough starter, she'll be interested in the science of how to get the crusts to do different things. Spraying the dough with an atomizer can also help thin out the crust. Did you watch Sea Leg wine tasting? Not recently. No, not recently. Did you guys just do one? I know you've done them before. LOL, Keisha. Using dough with a higher hydration percentage can result in bread with a thinner, crackly crust. Okay, Ross. Now, I mean, thank you for all of this. This is amazing. I'm just like, I don't know. Are you a professional baker? Where are we getting all these? Where are we getting all this dough knowledge from? This is good stuff. This is good stuff for early on a Saturday morning. Thank you. Regina says, I booked a cruise on Utopia in November. Usually don't do a 3-day cruise, but I gotta get on the ship. You know, I think they're gonna do so well with these short sailings. I have not, I don't want to say I haven't been a fan, but I usually say that that's just a taste. Like, I'm not gonna, as soon as I start getting relaxed, it's time to get off. It's time to get off. But I can see myself trying to do something like that too, Regina. So, in November, you say, Utopia. Maybe, maybe. Trap went to watch event yesterday and showcasing purchase of at a coffee shop. Purchases at a coffee shop this morning. Okay, I was thinking whenever I think about trap stuff, I'm always thinking about him and his watches and Victor watches. So I'm like showcasing purchases, and then I'm like at a coffee shop. He's buying watches at a coffee shop? No, obviously it has nothing to do with watches. I got so much to do. TJ Maxx has beautiful suitcases. Thanks, Keisha. Increases flour and fruit production. Oh, that's what the yeast is for. So you basically are gonna sprinkle it around. Feel free to stop me if that is completely wrong. I'm just trying to think what we can use this yeast for. Yes, you saw salmon in September, Sherry says. Okay. Smell the dough. If it smells fermented, then it's working. Okay. Well, you know, I only put it in about, I don't even know how long I've been talking to you guys. I don't know, 15 minutes. So it'll be a while, but I'm gonna follow the little card and go back and stir it up. I'm supposed to stir it several times. It says over the next 36 to 48 hours. So we'll see. Yes, I went to TJ Maxx yesterday. Escaped with only new packing cubes, waterproof crossbody purse, and the darn exit aisle to register got me a pair of noise canceling headphones. Thanks, Bill. Oh, funny, funny, funny. Yeah, you gotta go and you gotta be focused. You gotta be focused. So, like I said, I'm doing laundry. I think I have everything that I need to pack. Although I have I want to say I'm waiting on a Shein and a Amazon delivery. So almost. My mom was a pastry chef. Oh, thanks, Ross. Thanks for sharing that. Edna, are you still here? Did you write all that down? Are you gonna tell JT? She says she's not making bread, but we might get her to come around. Regina, we booked 3-day 2 for September. Nice. Cool, Ross. That is cool. 3-day attracts the working people because people won't miss as much work. Yeah. No, I see that. And to be fair, you know, the prices on these new ships are, you know, they're steep. So if it gives you a little taste of that, you're just using your weekend, not using up all of your PTO time. I think it's gonna work really, really well for them doing those 3 days short sailings. We're going for the ship and enjoying everything on the ship, not so much for the destination in that situation, I would think. Yeah, destination fun. Yes, he is showing his new watches while hanging at the coffee shop. Oh, okay. See? Thanks, Trap. I appreciate you, like, that I still know what was happening there. Okay, he is hanging out at the coffee shop, but with the new watches. Cool. LMAO. Okay, Keisha. Similar to your sourdough starter, add yeast to warm water, sugar and milk, I think. Got several recipes to help with flour and fruit production. Interesting. Interesting. Where are you with hours, Alisa? Oh, my watch hours, I'm at, I think I'm about 3350, something like that. So a little ways to go. Um, to get to my 4,000, but I still need you guys. I still need the help. If you want to run a playlist or two, I would be super super appreciative and help get those hours up. But you know, I can't have the I don't want the 4,000 hours and not the subs. I need both. So you guys help me spread the word, help me, by sharing this out and, telling a friend and all that good stuff. If you have other channels, subscribe with those too. I would appreciate it. Although I said the channel is growing, and I don't know, I think I'm at 630 now, which is amazing. And I'm so appreciative of everybody being here and tuning in and jumping on to watch me try and make some sourdough. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying. So yeah, if you guys could just keep watching. I thank you so much for all of the support. I really do. Yes, Keisha, we need to talk actually, as it's been close. You've been very excited from the beginning about the Meet and I cruise, and I have been too, but I've been so, trying to get ready for Alaska that, we need to plan some things. We need to plan some, I don't know, go lives together or something while we're on the ship. We are going to Alaska mid-August, and we researched and found out that we will be there during peak salmon season. Ah, nice, nice. What ship are you going on, Ross? And what itinerary is it? Are you doing the same Juneau Ketchikan Skagway, or are you guys doing other stops? You might be going longer. I don't remember. I know you told me about this before, but I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm going to see where they are with my car. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks so much, Sherry. Have a great day. Hope it all is well with the car and you get out of there without any new fines at the dealership. Awesome. We'll get Levette. Bless and Lady to run you. Thank you so much. They're already subscribed. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta go now, everyone. Brunch is calling. Have a great day. Oh, Katina, that was breaking news. What is this brunch plan? Okay, tell us about it later. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Thank you so much for jumping on, Katina. I appreciate it. Bye, Sherry. Bye, Katina. Yes. Adios, muchachas. Good morning, Tiff and Dre. Making coffee. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. This was just I usually say it's my Saturday morning pop-up, but I guess I have to come up with another name because it's becoming my regular Saturday morning. Say hi to my friends. Scott from Controversial Cruising was throwing out some new name ideas for me of what I should call this Saturday morning show. So it's a work in progress, but I was getting up, got the laundry started, and was trying to get my sourdough starter started, which I did with the help of my friends here. So that hopefully on a Monday mood check coming soon, I will actually be able to try and make some, I don't know, sourdough bread or rolls or something like that. Yes, my sister already told me that I am not using her for cruise content. She has to at least participate in the tea, right? We're trying to go to tea on C Day, so come on, sis. But I understand. Like my mom was a great sport, but she was not too sure about how much she wanted to be on camera. So when she felt like it, I definitely turned it on her, but I didn't show her as much as I could have, but she had a great time. So it's okay, sis. We're not gonna stick the camera in your face if we don't want to, but you got to be there for the fun. NCL Encore, same stops with a day cruising in Glacier Bay. Nice. Nice. I don't think I saw the NCL Encore. I'm trying to think of the ships that I did see. I think I saw the Ruby Princess. I saw Royal Caribbean Ovation, Carnival Spirit. I think that's all I saw. As we got to our different ports, a call. It did not seem crowded at all. Even though there were several ships in. So interesting, Ross. Very interesting. I know you're looking forward to it, and I know you've been before, but I hope you're gonna have an amazing cruise, and will show us all kinds of cool stuff. My Ninja Crew. Thanks, Keisha. Hey there, Tiff and Dre. Michael the Realist. Hello, how are you? Good morning to you. You are Michael. I don't know if you heard any of that or how long you've been in the chat, but I was getting a sourdough starter started. I got a packet. I don't even know what to call it. I got the culture when I was in Alaska, and I wanted to try and make it. So I was working on that, and I'm excited about it. It looks okay so far, but I just did it. So I'm hoping that I'll actually be able to turn that into something. And according to the little information card that was in this pack, I did not know. I really had no idea that sourdough starter was something that is supposed to last you forever, pass it on from generation to generation. I don't know that my next generation is particularly interested, but I'm gonna try to keep it going here. I will try. Nice. Tiffany Dre says, thank you. Sunny Saturday with Alisa. Oh, that is nice. I like that. I like that one, Ross. Thank you. LMAO. I like that, Ross. Yeah, I like that too. Thank you. Janice says, have a great Saturday and safe weekend, everyone. You too, Janice. Have a great weekend. I can't wait to see and hear what you guys are still getting together for groupcation, because every time I'm in a chat and Maggie starts with her lists, it's pretty funny. But I know you guys are going to have a great time. This is Dre. Okay. Hey, Dre. And I tried sourdough. It's a lot of work, but worth it. Okay. Well, wish me luck, Dre. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. We'll see how it goes. I was saying I don't know how I'm supposed to know if it's actually working, doing its thing, but somebody told me, I think that was Ross, said it should start smelling like it's fermenting. So I'll know if I'm on the right track. If not, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with, I think that was Katina, or maybe that was Regina, who said just go to Panera. Why are we going through all this trying to make some sourdough? We have other options now. Dre says, hey to Keisha. Hey, Tiff and Dre from Controversial Cruising. Good morning, Michael. Okay, getting up. Call me when you're free. Lisa's still here. Just gonna get dressed. Yep, I understand. Get your day started. I will give you a call later, Keisha. Thanks so much for coming in, even though you were still trying to be in your lounge mode. First Alaska cruise, been only to interior and Arctic Alaska many times. Oh, I didn't realize that, Ross. I didn't realize that. That is so interesting. Of course, I love my cruises, and I'm most likely to, if I'm able to go back to Alaska, most likely to do it as another cruise. But I have to say, I don't think it would be terrible to like just go to Fairbanks or Anchorage or something, and just to sort of see more interior Alaska. I don't know why I want to go to the Arctic though. I don't. Who are we kidding? I can't handle that. That is too much. But yeah, I think that's probably really interesting. That's right. You were telling me about family that owned they show in a cafe or something like that. You worked summers or a summer, I think. I hope I'm getting this. I hope I'm getting that right. Um, Michael saying, "I've been here less than 10 minutes. I believe you will have perfect sourdough bread." Thanks, Michael. I appreciate the boost of confidence there. I'll try though. Um, Michael saying, "Hey to Keisha, bubbles and gas." Oh, that's what I should notice in the starter. It should smell strong and good. Okay. All right. Well, I might have to give a little like update on the community page or something to let you know, or just wait until Monday. Excuse me, for the Monday mood check, and give you an update as to how it all went. You know, the recipe card made it seem like it was just gonna be easy, gonna be easy. I had this from you guys. Tell me who baked and made. I don't know what it normally looks like. This is my only reference for a sourdough starter now that I have this pack from Alaska. But where would you normally get that? In is it in the baking aisle and in the grocery store? My aunt lived in Point Barrow, which is the most northern city in the U.S. I worked 12 summers up there. My aunt owned the hotel and restaurant there and most of the town's businesses. Okay, I had part of the story. I remember. Wow, that's awesome. That's cool now that you can go back on a more, you're not working. You're doing the leisure cruise around Alaska. But interesting stories you must have, Ross, from your time up there. So do you still have family there in the hotel and restaurant? Like, is that something that people could go and visit, or is that more like local what am I trying to say? Local travelers, you know what I mean? People traveling for business in that area. Regina, sunny side up with Alisa. I like that too. Thanks, Regina. The Cruising Chicks. Hey everyone. Thanks so much for coming in. Happy Saturday to you. I hope your weekend is getting started off well. I was just on trying to get mine started and get my sourdough started. So let's see. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you guys so much. With Michael saying, Alisa, on the other hand, I suck at making bread. But others who try are truly successful in making bread homemade. Yeah, again, you guys, I started off by saying this is really why I wanted my daughter to be involved, because she likes baking, and I think she would like the bread making process. I'm hoping she's going to come around. I feel more confident in her potential bread making skills than I do my own. But I'm gonna try it with or without her. I'm gonna try to make this sourdough bread. Hey, cruising chicks from Controversial Cruising, morning coffee with Alisa. Well, we'd have to switch that just a little bit to tea. I'm not a coffee drinker. Even though I was talking about how I wanted to. One of the things that I wanted to do when I was in Alaska was see a coffee hut. But you guys, I think it was Ross actually who told me no, that was more interior Alaska, and I wasn't likely to see that on this trip, and I did not see that. But apparently, coffee, is a huge thing in Alaska, and they thrive on their coffee. But I'm personally not into coffee. I do tea. No, Aunt passed on, but her partner took over. Okay, okay, but it's still a business that we could check out, right? Um, that's amazing. I'm fascinated by these. You must have amazing stories from that time, Ross. You can make a starter from the natural yeast in the air of your home. What you talking about, Dre? What you talking about, Dre? I don't like the sound of that. I'm not repeating that. My daughter's already like, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. What about the other suggestion? The sunny side up. I like that. I like that, Regina. I like that. What was somebody? There was another one about. There was another sunny reference. I like that kind of a play on, the Sunshine State too. I like that. Thank you, Regina. Ross is saying yes. I hope that was yes to the stories, not about the yeast in the air part. I'm sure it's true, but that's a little scary. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Dre? You guys are funny and have been very, very good company. Can you do rolls when the starter is done? Yes. Rolls. I guess you could use it in a whole lot of stuff. Saturday morning tea with Alisa. Yep, sounds good. Keisha. This little recipe card that it came with has sourdough pancakes, sourdough waffles, sourdough French bread, which is what I was thinking, sourdough honey whole wheat bread. Erica might go for that. And sourdough dinner rolls. That sounds good too. That sounds good too. I'm sure there's a ton of recipes and a ton of things that you could use it for, but hopefully these are easy to get started once you got the starter. Alaska Herb Tea Company, Anchorage, Alaska. How funny! I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that. But anyway, if you want to check this out, it's www.alaskaherbtea.com. I'm sorry, I think that'll be backwards on the screen, or is that right side for you guys? I can't tell. That's who sent this. Just looked at the hotel and restaurant my aunt owned. It burned down 3 months ago. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Ross. So sorry. Dre says, it's true. That's how it's done. You just purchased your culture. It will combine with some of the yeast in your home naturally. Sound yummy. I think that was for an earlier comment. Regina. Dre's. I love you, Dre, but that's creeping me out. I'm sure. No, no house air yeast. Keisha says. Yeah, I knew you meant naturally. Alisa, to me, yeast has a vomit set. So sorry, but I keep it real, unfortunately. Okay, well, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I know you're telling me the truth, Dre, but it's one of those, yeah, one of those real facts that we're probably like, yes, I am in Florida. I'm in Florida. Which is why I was so concerned about the difference in the weather and going to Alaska. Real talk. I believe you. I believe you. But I know you're not suggesting anything about the quality of the air in my home. You're just saying it's real. I know, I know. All right, you guys. Well, this has been super fun. Goodies in Florida. Yeah, I'm imagining we have ideal conditions for that. Yes. This has been really fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again and listening to me as I was trying to make my sourdough starter. I'm hoping that it turns out well. I'm hoping that this turns out to be another great souvenir from my time and visit in Alaska. I know Edna says she's not making any bread, but for the groupcationers, you know, it's something that you could look for and bring home easily, and other little goodies like that in the shops there. So just thought I would share. I will definitely let you know how this turns out, and if I'm able to continue and make some rolls or some bread or something from that. Hopefully you guys will be along with me to see how that all turns out. Michael saying hello to Orange Corn Vlog. Regina giving me a thumbs up. Thank you. Take care. Good luck. Thank you, Dre. Thank you. You know, I'm just teasing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in. I really do. Okay, natural yeast trick for the sourdough. If you have orange trees by the house, the natural yeast will create an orange flavor in the bread. You know, strangely, or ironically, I'm allergic to orange trees. So I don't want to get too close to orange trees. I will have a reaction, not a severe reaction, but a reaction. Are we taking the Uber to Scott's? Ah, Keisha, you know, last time I tried to do this, I was not successful. And I don't know, can I do that from the phone? Can I do that from the phone? Dang, yeah, I love orange juice, and I have it sparingly, but like if I smell, most people say orange blossoms smell really good, and you know, they like the smell of the orange trees. I'm not saying it smells bad, but to me, I'm kind of like, so I don't enjoy them the same way. But that is a fun fact, and I appreciate you sharing. I don't know if I can share this. If I could send you guys on a flight, as Keisha is saying, which would basically be redirecting you to Scott's. Oh, did he just go on start his podcast? Keisha, if you're still here, can you do the link to Scott? I'll have to prepare better. I don't know. That's why I said Uber. I'm going to have to do the old school word of mouth. You guys, Scott should be going on his podcast. I think he normally starts it at 10. So if you head on over there, keep the good cruisy conversations going. I know he would appreciate it. I'm sorry I did not think of that ahead of time. I could have set up a flight. I could have sent you there directly. Hold on, what is this? I don't think so. Nope. Definitely not it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. I love the suggestions for the Saturday morning show. I'm gonna think about that and come up with something, because this has been a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. So thank you. Head on over to Scott's if you can. I'm sure he would appreciate it. Thank you, Keisha, for reminding me. That's something else we need to talk about. I can do better. I can do better. Anyway, happy Saturday. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. And I will see you all soon. I do have a premiere tomorrow. I think it's at 5. Still continuing the Alaska series. And I will be back live on Monday at 7 p.m. for the Monday Mood Check. So hope you guys can make it then. Okay, see ya. Have a great day. Bye.